Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to finish up the last of the animals for our second graders, okay? And tomorrow we are going to be doing, one of my other students asked for fairy tale. So tomorrow come back to see what fairy tale character I'm going to do. But today we're going to do a peacock. This peacock is going to be very cartoony because if you've ever seen a real peacock, and I have, I'll tell you the story here in a minute. So, peacocks are very colorful and different colors. Growing up in high school, we had a neighbor in our neighborhood who, this is going to be the head. We had a neighbor in our neighborhood who raised wild animals. And one day I came home from high school and found a peacock strutting through our backyard. And my brother, who's 2 years younger than me, looked over at me and we're like, what's that? And then around the corner of the house came another one. So we had two peacocks strutting through our yard. It was, I tell you, it's a sight to see. But when they saw us, the head lowered, the tails flipped up. And it was like, oh, okay. So, of course, never seeing a peacock before we were in the house, but watched them from the safety of the inside. They're beautiful though. So this one is definitely gonna be more cartoony. So if you notice the head, right now it almost looks like Patrick's house from SpongeBob. So that's not how their head looks. Like I said, this is very cartoony today. So the head shape is just the arch, the little undercurve, and then for the little body, I'm going to tell you, I say little on this because peacock's body is not little. These things are tall. I was about 6 feet tall when I first saw one. Of course, the older I get, I shrink. But so for the body, it's going to be kind of a rounded, almost like you're adding a little sphere in behind it or a little circle. You get the little tiny side wings. Well, they're not tiny. Like I said, this thing was about as tall as I was. And then you get the little tiny feet. I would do 2 lines, kind of at the bottom on each for the legs. For the feet of this, I don't remember seeing the feet because, like I said, when those feathers came up, it was amazing. It scared me. I'm just going to add these little kind of, I know it looks like duck feet. And right now it's looking like a duck, but I promise you we're going to make it look like a beautiful peacock. So you can do the feet however you want. I'm just going to kind of do it like that. Now, for the beak, oh my gosh, this looks so much like a duck. So I tell you what, if you like ducks, I'll stop at a certain point and be like, hey, here's your duck. But we're going to turn it into a peacock. All I did for the mouth was, it looks like a diamond shape with a line through it, or 2 triangles put together. So if you can learn to look at pictures and break them down into basic shapes that are easier and take it step by step, you can draw anything. At least that's how I feel. Okay. Now for the eyes on this, oh my gosh, this looks so much like a duck. I'm going to draw 2 circles that are kind of sitting on the edge of his beak. Now, peacocks are fabulous, so I'll give him some eyebrows. And then the eyes. And you know me, I'm gonna do the in the upper right corner this time. Change it up. There's the little eye reflections. Color those in. Okay. So at this point, if you wanted to learn how to draw like a duck or a baby chick, there you go, guys. I told you, I'm not good at drawing animals. However, This is going to be cute. So if you wanted to draw a baby duck or a baby chick, there you go. But here comes our peacock. So on top of the head, he's going to have these little, I don't want to say hairs, these little like feathers popping off the top of his head. But we're not done with that yet, because at the end of each of those lines, and you can add as many as you want. I usually do about 5 or 6, anywhere from 4 to 6. But at the top of each of those lines, you're going to draw a little circle. Now, before you go, Mr. Hefner, I thought peacocks had bigger feathers. Oh, they do. These are the feathers off his head. The tail feathers are the big ones. So, right now, he's kind of looking like a funky chicken. He's like, yeah, man, look at me. I can dance. So here comes the feathers for the back. And I'm going to make it easy. So for the first big feather behind him, you're going to take and do a curve line that points to the top. Curve line that points to the top. Okay? It's the Pope chicken. No. Okay. And you can come over here, come up. And then when you bring this one back down, it's going to go behind that one. Cool? So, curve up, back down and behind. See? Now it's a chicken with a crazy hat. No. So, to do the feathers, you can keep doing the same pattern to where it goes all the way down here. So, for example, if I'm going over here, I can just come down, up, and back in. Then I can come back over here, about the same spot, curve out and up, down and back in. See, he's getting there. Might end up looking like a turkey at this point. Like I have a feeling after all this, nobody's ever going to ask me to do animals again. Okay, now this one, so you kind of trying to get the same spacing idea. So you can kind of pick out where on yours you want it. I'm trying to keep mine evenly spaced. I'm going to add one more feather on each side, okay? But then we're still not done. We got some details to add. So then this bottom one will come out like this. See, I told you it's going to start looking more like a peacock instead of a chicken or a duck or Pope chicken. I don't know. Okay. Now, before you finish, on the feathers, and this was the one thing that I noticed when that big old peacock was kind of looking at us and kind of flared up his tail feathers. On each of the feathers, they put this, they put this design, yeah, because, you know, the peacocks really come back and paint their own feathers. The peacock's feathers have this wicked design on it that makes it look like an eyeball. Okay? On each one of these, it has that at the very tip. And then, of course, you know, the beautiful colors and whatnot, which obviously I couldn't say at the time. But it's to scare off any predators that would try and harm the peacock. Now, peacocks are huge. I can't imagine what kind of, I mean, I guess lions and tigers and bears. Oh my, I don't know. But can you imagine? This thing's like, the head of it was about 6 feet tall, but then the feathers were even taller. Of course, maybe it just felt that way because he scared me. I don't know. But when you put these, just circle within a circle on the top of each of the feathers, your peacock will come to life. It'll go, peacock. I don't think they make a sound. I don't remember what kind of sound they made. I just remember them strutting their stuff around my house. Me and my brother look at each other going, what in the world is that? Because we had never seen one before. But we were in high school, so we kind of had an idea it was a peacock. I just knew they weren't, you know, native to Hickory, North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so what you think, guys? We'll call him Pinky the Peacock. because he's on pink paper, and he's fabulous. The long Seneca, he's so amazing. So, for those of you at home that like to trace, there you go. You can pause it right there. And for the rest of you guys who followed along with me, either way, guys, thank you so much for watching these videos. Please don't forget to send me your pictures, guys. I'm kind of, I know it's the end of the school year, but hey, you can send me pictures all throughout the summer, and I'll still keep posting them, guys, because I want to show off your artwork. You guys are amazing. So I hope you guys had fun, maybe laughed a little, heard an interesting story about Mr. Hefner and his brother running into a house because of peacocks were chasing him. Guys, I will see you tomorrow with some fairy tale happiness. Okay? So I will see you guys tomorrow. Love you.